So it's been about 1 week since Night of the Illumination went live on Kindle Unlimited. I've had a few sales, not very many, but that was to be expected. Some interesting reviews, and a bunch of opportunists coming out of the woodwork, so I'm going to talk about it. Hi friends, my name is Jake Montanez, and this is my self-publishing vlog where I talk about bringing out my book, Night of the Illumination. So to this point, I've sold about 6 copies of the book. It would probably be a little bit more if I had the paperback ready, but it's not quite ready yet. So that's a lesson learned for future exploits, I guess. But hey, 6 is better than 0. I just like to see it go up from there. I'm just watching my bestseller rank tank. That's to be expected since I'm not selling anything. Not very good at the social media thing. My Facebook hasn't taken off. My YouTube hasn't taken off. My TikTok hasn't taken off. None of those have taken off despite putting videos out for years on a few of those platforms. But you'd think I'd have some success at this point, but it doesn't really translate to selling books. And I'm apparently a very boring person, according to my wife. So I'll just live with that, I guess. But hey, I've got those couple of sales, and that makes me happy. I've sold something. I've got some very interesting reviews. One that was comparing me to Brandon Sanderson and Brent Weeks, which is kind of flattering. So I was glad to see that, and hopefully some people will see that and go, "Hey, maybe this guy's got an interesting story and want to take a chance on me." And I would like to see that happen as well. But the big thrust of this video, honestly, is about opportunists and the people that are just coming out of the woodwork to see if they can review my book, and it's really, really frustrating. It honestly started about a week before I actually even got my book published, probably a day or two before I uploaded it, actually. But I started getting some messages on TikTok from somebody who was offering to put together some infographics or something to help promote my book. And when I looked at their profile, and I wasn't even going to take them seriously anyway, but when I looked at their profile, it basically sold it on me that they were just trying to dig their claws in wherever they could. This person was coming at me saying that they were a marketing person, yet their TikTok profile had like 12 videos of car hubs on their car wheels and stuff. Really weird things, even though their profile said otherwise. So, I obviously discounted them immediately and tried to let them down and told them, no, this is not gonna work for me. And then once my book went live and I posted it up on my Facebook page, I think every single day I've received more opportunists trying to come at me, offering to review my book, and that their price points were very low. And that it's skeezy in any case to go after newly published people, or any people in general who publish their stories, to try to sell yourself to put out reviews for them, because it's, in my mind, it's immediately going to be biased. I am going to be paying you to say something about my book, and I don't know if you're going to read it. I don't know if you're going to say anything good about it. Don't know if you're going to say anything bad about it, but just fundamentally, in my gut, if I'm paying you to do something, it immediately is going to bias you towards trying to say something good about my book, and I don't want that to be the perception that happens. I don't want to be having people think that I couldn't get any popularity, which it's not a popularity contest. I'm just trying to sell books, right? But I don't want to lose the cloud of it being like legitimately related to my story, not because I influenced somebody to try to influence other people through the use of money to say good things about my book. If I get reviews, I want them to reflect what that person naturally felt when they were reading the book, what their actual opinion is, and to have me removed from it other than the fact that I wrote the book, right? I'm not asking for people to put their reviews out there to make me look good just to try to drive sales. I want that to happen regularly, if that makes any sense. That being said, first couple of reviews, I know one was my wife, and obviously she's going to rep me anyway, so that's going to be a known biased opinion, right? Another one, random dude, said it was a good read through and through. My wife said it was hard to put it down, but this one really kind of made me super happy when I saw it. And I'm just going to read it to you, and I'll probably put it up on the screen too, but why not? Once this book picks up, it's incredibly hard to put down. Montanez has a writing style that rivals authors such as Brent Weeks or Brandon Sanderson. The world building in this debut novel phenomenally sets the tone on what's to come. Packed with action, gore, magic, thrilling mystery, and witty dialogue, this book is every dark fantasy fanatic's dream and an absolute must-read if you enjoyed trilogies such as Night Angel or Mistborn. So that was super high praise, I felt, coming from somebody, and I'd like to hope that parlays itself into more interest in the book. I just need to get people to click. So I keep making videos and hoping that people will show some interest, but we'll see. We'll let it go from here. Otherwise, it's been a very good first week as far as I'm concerned. I don't honestly expect any more than I've gotten out of it because I didn't do any preview arc reads or anything like that so that people could be interested in putting out reviews. I would like to hope that after having a first book out for a while, by the time my second one is ready, that people will be interested in doing arc reviews for me, and I will send those out. But I have to figure out how and where to find people to do that so that, even though, the thrust of it was that I'm worried about people thinking it's biased, that's still kind of biased in a way because they're expected to review my book, and they kind of want to put a good spin on it. But regardless of that, I don't expect to pay any ARC reviewers either. I'd actually be providing them the book. That'd be the payment enough. But regardless of how it all boils down, we'll see how it goes when the second book is available. I'm like about 2/3 of the way through it. And once I'm done with this initial thrust of trying to promote the first book, I'll get right back into the grind of working on the second one, finishing that up, and then going into any additional rewrites or editing that I need to do before I send that off to the editor to get checked as well. So if you've done listening to me ramble all along this point, just let you know again that my book Night of the Illumination is available on Kindle Unlimited for now, and it will be on paperback soon. And I would appreciate it if you'd like or share this video with other people who might be interested in a dark fantasy book with a lot of gore and a bunch of humor between the characters that are inside the story. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.